Hello everyone. It's been a while since I made a video. Thought I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. I think the last video was in August and we are now past the middle of October. So let's talk about what happened. Towards the end of August, I had a little bit of a back tweak, which kind of took me out of training. This has been an ongoing issue for me since I was like 22 or 23. Every once in a while, my SI joint in my back kind of shifts. This doesn't happen very often, happens every like 2 years, you know, and I know how to get it under control pretty quick since I've learned about all the rehab, everything. I don't even need to go anywhere. I can take care of it myself. It just takes me a week or two of rehab exercises to put the thing back into place. So end of August, I ended up tweaking my SI joint. How did I tweak it? It was extremely silly. I was just playing with my daughter and I was doing stretches. And then after stretching out, I guess all my tendons and everything, they were loose. And I started to pick my daughter up and down, just playing around with her. And then pop, SI went out of commission. And I was in agonizing pain for a week, then another week to recover. So I basically had to stop training for a week or two back at the end of August, just because it really hurt to get in and out of position into the push-ups, and I really wanted all my recovery resources in my body to go towards the SI joint, the inflammation. I really wanted everything to just recover. So I stopped doing any kind of training, and yeah, the SI joint healed up. And the reason I didn't start making videos in September is because I had a holiday planned. I went on a 3-week travel. My family came from Canada to the Philippines, and we traveled for 3 weeks. It was amazing. I did train during this 3 weeks. Basically, my training for this 3 weeks, I just did push-ups in the morning in the hotel rooms where we were staying. For this entire 3 weeks, I only got 2 pull-up sessions, because in the Philippines, calisthenics parks, or at least public calisthenics parks, are just not a thing. So whenever I could find a children's playground, I would do my pull-ups, but realistically, all I did was push-ups. And it was a lot of fun just waking up. Before everybody else woke up, I would get my 300 push-ups, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, and then I would get on with my day, go traveling with my family. Really great way to get some fitness in while you're traveling. So then you might ask, okay, that was in September, why didn't you make videos until now? It sounds like a lot of excuses, but on the last day of my trip, I ended up catching the flu. And I haven't been this sick for a very long time. This flu that I caught wiped me up for 10 days. I had 5 days of fever. I was so weak. I had to sleep all the time, completely wiped out. I ended up losing 3 kilos. It was absolutely terrible. Obviously, I didn't train. I just slept. I didn't work. It was miserable, 10 days of misery. And then finally, towards the beginning of October, I was able to start training consistently again. So for the last 2 months, my training has been on and off. I still haven't regained all the weight from my illness. At the end of August, before I went away, my morning weight was somewhere around 74 kilos, sometimes 75, depending how much sodium I ate, depending on like my water retention in the body. And right now, morning weight, somewhere around 72 and a half, 73. So I lost this weight while traveling because of course I couldn't eat the same way I eat at home. Then I lost even more weight from being sick. But here I am. Today is October, I think it's October 19th. I'm gonna have to check afterwards. But yeah, I've been training now for 3 weeks consistently. So I thought, okay, it's time to start making videos again, give you guys an update. So 3 weeks, the way that I've been training recently, I'm just focusing on push-ups and pull-ups. I stopped doing legs for a little bit and I stopped doing handstand push-ups. I just want to see what happens if I just do push-ups and pull-ups. Of course, there's a truck coming by, it's very noisy. I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. That was the garbage truck picking up the garbage. Monday is garbage day. and I happened to be filming the video right when the garbage truck came. So as I was saying, my comeback right now, I'm just focusing on push-ups and pull-ups. And to be honest with you, even pull-ups, they're kind of on the back burner. While traveling and only doing push-ups, I kind of really liked this style of training, so I decided to stick with it, and that's all I'm doing. So basically, same thing as before. I'm training 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. I'm doing push-ups every single day, and I'm doing pull-ups every single day. Now, before, I was doing 300 push-ups Monday to Friday, but I decided to actually mix and match. So 300 times 5, I'm getting about 1,500 per week. Now I thought, okay, I've been doing that for a few months. It's time to overload, do some more reps. Then I started thinking, okay, I can do 400 every day, but like that just gets me really fatigued and I can't really recover from that. So I started thinking back to my powerlifting days, back to strength training, all the stuff that I read, and I remembered a system called heavy, light, medium. It was made by Bill Starr in the 1970s. It's like a strength training, Olympic weightlifting style, where you do the same exercises every workout, but some sessions are heavy, some sessions are light, some are medium. Of course, with weights, you change the weight on the bar, change the reps. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna apply the same system to my push-ups. Now, the way that I'm structuring it, heavy day, 500 push-ups. Light day, 200 push-ups. Medium, 300 or 400. So I'm still training 5 days a week, consecutive push-up days, but I'm having kind of like a peak workout where I do 500, then I'll have a recovery workout where I do 200, heavy, light, medium, and basically in my mind, at the end of the week, I'll be able to do more than 1,500. I'll be able to do 1,700, 1,800, maybe 2,000 some weeks. Really depends on how I'm feeling. It will allow for recovery to happen because I am introducing these lighter sessions. So that's how I've been training for the last 3 weeks, doing this heavy, light, medium approach. So this is my new experiment. In regards to pull-ups, all I'm doing is 3 sets of 15 after my push-ups. So I'm just putting them on pause. I'm doing 3 sets of 15 with 3-minute rest. It's not very hard, but because I'm doing it after all these push-ups, it does feel a little bit harder because my muscles are already fatigued. So at the end of the week, I end up doing 15 sets of 15 reps, somewhere above 200 reps per week. This is just to maintain my pulling strength while I focus on my push-ups. So why am I focusing on push-ups so much? Because I just really want to get good at push-ups. I do believe that push-ups are the primary exercise that you can do at home. It's the absolute best exercise for developing a good physique. So that is my focus. I want to be able to do 500 push-ups in 20 minutes. Right now I'm nowhere near that. Right now, doing 500 push-ups in higher rep sets, say doing sets of 20 or sets of 25, takes me like 45 minutes. It's not amazing. Of course, I'm doing full range of motion. If I was gonna do shorties, I can do it much faster, but I'm not about shorties. I do like full range of motion. I like to go my shoulders a little bit lower than my elbow joint, kind of like a squat. You go below parallel, and I like to lock out at the end. Doing full range of motion gets you more tired. Each rep takes longer, so it takes a longer time to get the reps. So I would like to be able to do 500 in 20 minutes. I think that if I get to this level, my physique will just get even better than it is now. So that is my primary focus. Push-ups, 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 push-ups. While at the same time, pull-ups on the back burner. If the 3 sets of 15 gets way too easy, then what I'm gonna have to do is 3 sets of 20, Or maybe I'll do a set of 25, a set of 20, a set of 15. For now, I'm not worried about the pull-ups. I'm more focused on the push-ups, like I said. Today was Monday. I did 30 down push-ups. 30 down is 465 reps, and I already saw a very big PR. I managed to do this 30 down in 37 minutes, which for me is a very big improvement, because before 30 down would take me about 50 minutes. So hopefully week by week, this heavy, light, medium system will help me get better, will help me do more reps per set, will help with my recovery between sets. will improve my mind-muscle connection, which I think is pretty important for feeling everything, getting the muscles, the right muscles working. In terms of push-up variations, my main focus is regular push-ups, which is just slightly wider than shoulder width. When I'm doing regular push-ups, I don't fully flare my elbows, but I just have kind of like a natural flare, a little bit more than 45 degrees. Then another variation that I'm focusing on is, I wouldn't say it's really close grip, but I put my hands right under my shoulders, and as I'm doing the push-ups, I am bringing my elbows in, so tucked in elbows. This imitates the dip, or like a close grip bench. So this will emphasize my triceps more. I'm doing a little bit of decline push-ups just to still hit shoulders, hit the upper chest, since I did stop doing the handstand push-ups. And yeah, in terms of sets and reps, sometimes I'll do sets, rest 3 minutes between each set, doing as many reps as possible. Sometimes I do these down workouts, sometimes I do EMOM, sometimes I do every 2 minutes. Every workout is different. Just like I'm listening to my body, I wake up in the morning, I decide, okay, is it gonna be a heavy day, 500? Is it gonna be a light day, 200? Or a medium, 300 or 400? And then my goal is to slowly increase so that every week or every few weeks, I'm doing more reps. So that's the plan. I will post more videos. I don't know if you guys want to see full push-up videos. Usually push-up videos are not that popular on my channel. If you do want to see push-up videos, let me know in the comments. I'll gladly post. And yeah, so let's see how this experiment goes. Push-ups, pull-ups. Let's see where it takes me. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Leave a comment below. Take it easy.